Hello guys, welcome back. My name is Nathan and today I'm going to be giving an important update on the Seattle NHL team name and when we might see the Seattle Kraken name officially announced. Now there has been a lot of new info to cover since my last video on the Seattle team name topic, but we've seen a lot of info on what the team name could be and also when the team name may actually be revealed. So, what will the team name actually end up being? What is the most likely option at this point? And when will the team name be revealed this season? Watch till the end for all the info and of course hit that subscribe button if you're new. Now just a little bit of a disclaimer for this video, especially if you guys are watching this for the first time. I'm 110% on the train of the Seattle Kraken. They have been my favorite team name for Seattle for a while, so if I seem a little bit biased in this video, you know where it comes from. But when it comes to the Seattle NHL team name, it's been rumored to be all over the place. We thought it would be revealed last year, and then it became 2020. Then it was pushed to maybe April or the off season, which was fine. And then it was said that it might happen during the All-Star break. And then the All-Star break passed, we got no word of it, but it seems like right now there is a definitive timetable and that this next month a team name might actually be announced. Although the team name has kind of been all over the place recently, we've gotten some good info in the past couple of weeks and the last month to where we have a good idea of when the team name might actually come. Now, Jeff Baker of the Seattle Times had an article about a month ago explaining what the team name could be, the most likely options, and when the team name will actually be revealed, which is the most important part. Now, he said in this kind of Q&A article that March is the most likely month, but possibly late February. And obviously at this point, it is past late February, so it seems like March is the dialed-in month to where we will see the actual name. Whether it's Seattle Kraken, whether it's Seattle Totems, Seattle Sockeyes, the team name is most likely to be revealed this month. And personally, I love that because we're all kind of waiting for stuff at this point. We're waiting for the playoffs, we're waiting for the cup final, we're waiting for the draft, we're waiting for free agency, we're waiting for the offseason. There's really not too much news to go around besides the playoff race. If the Seattle NHL team were to announce it right now, it would be the biggest story of the entire month, and it wouldn't even be close. Now, we saw with the Vegas Golden Knights how they had this whole event where I think they had like season ticket holders and owners and stockholders all in that event to announce the team name and announce the logo. They had this whole thing, and I'm not sure if Seattle will do that much, but I think it could be in the same situation. Maybe they hold a little bit of an event secretly and then announce it that night or something. But I think it's one of the main reasons that we haven't heard anything like that is because I think it will be the Seattle Kraken. Let's just think about it for a second. I mean, the Seattle Sockeyes were the favorite for a long time, and now just suddenly the Seattle Kraken are the main team. It would only make sense if Seattle changed their mind like 2 months ago. And if they did, that means that they're creating a whole new look. They're now focusing on that, and they likely didn't have too much going for that name. They didn't have too much marketing around it. They didn't have too much of a logo idea for that. But now that they're focusing with the Seattle Kraken, it's likely taking a lot longer than they expected to get that logo right and get that name right. It's probably why they are taking so long. I mean, they were supposed to reveal it a year ago. They were supposed to reveal it 2 months ago now. It would make sense if it was the Seattle Kraken, if it was a last-minute change, and now they're having to delay it. At the same time, though, I still think Seattle will get it done this month. Even if it is the Seattle Kraken, I think we will hear the team name very soon. And I don't exactly blame them if that's the case, because personally, if they're going to do Seattle Kraken, I wanted to see them do it right. Have it an amazing logo, have it an amazing color scheme. I don't want it to be this just bland Kraken logo that they just put out there because they want to get it in time for the reveal date that they had earlier. So it seems like if that is the case, which again, I think would explain a lot of that, I think they are going to take their time especially, but I still think we will see the reveal in March because the Seattle Kraken was always something that they were considering, and even though the Sockeyes were the favorite a few months back, the Seattle Kraken look more and more likely to be the team name, and the team name will likely be announced this month. And again, for me, that's perfect. I think for a lot of people, that's perfect. I think this is the right time for Seattle to strike, and they can go into the offseason being the Seattle Kraken and just having all this hype to their name. And even though some people might not like it, to me, the Seattle Kraken is the best name out there for how friggin' awesome it is. Just release the Kraken. That's all I ask. Now, I mentioned the ESPN article earlier by Greg Wyshynski, but there was a couple of really interesting paragraphs, one that I'll showcase in today's video, where it said this. Clark Rasmussen of DetroitHockey.net, the savvy blogger who sleuthed out the Golden Knights name for Vegas before anyone else, tells ESPN that right now, I'm around 90% or 97% certain the name is Seattle Kraken, unless, of course, it's something Kraken adjacent. Now, this is very good news, and I mean very good news for the Seattle Kraken hype train. Even though we knew that it was the frontrunner for the race, it didn't exactly seem real until I read that paragraph. When it comes to Clark Rasmussen, I didn't personally even see it back then, but apparently he got the Golden Knights name right. If that is the case, he has a 97% chance. He should have just said 99.9%, just to get that little asterisk there in case it's not. But I think when it comes to that is very credible, and for ESPN, they usually put those kind of tidbits in those stuff, so I would trust it. And we already had John Hoven last couple of months saying that the Seattle Kraken was the frontrunner. I made a video about that, and I think it's pretty much well known at this point that the Seattle Kraken is the frontrunner. But 97% chance, I'll definitely take those odds. Now, I personally am not a betting man, and as a 17-year-old, I really hope I'm not, because that would not be very legal, would it? But at 97% chance, I'll definitely take that. We already saw John Hoven of Mayor's Manor last month saying that the Seattle Kraken was the main frontrunner for NHL Seattle. I made a video about that, was basically hyped the whole time. And even if it takes a couple more months, again, if they're going to perfect that logo, perfect that name, perfect that brand, I am at least happy that it is the Seattle Kraken, that they do go that direction, because I think it is the best one. I don't really care all the other stuff. I don't care if you like Sockeyes, that's fine and all dandy, but to me, Seattle Kraken is the most fun option, the most crazy option, and I think that's what you gotta do. You gotta make a name for yourself, and even if you do get laughed at, you're the friggin' Seattle Kraken. Release the Kraken. Just embrace it like the Golden Knights did. And hey, if the Seattle Kraken just win and actually do good, it won't even matter. Everybody that didn't like the Golden Knights name, just shut up, because the Golden Knights won games. So if Seattle can do the same, I don't think it'll matter too much. Now, if we apply the Seattle team to how the Vegas Golden Knights did it, the Golden Knights ended up revealing their name and logo pretty much at the same time, just a year and a half before they ended up actually taking the ice. They revealed their team name, I think, in like November 2016, and then ended up, of course, being in the league in the 2018 season. Now, for Seattle, they are a year and a half away. They did the same way. It would have been this November or last November, but we're obviously past it at this point. But they ended up actually revealing their jerseys when they had the expansion draft, and they had Marc-Andre Fleury coming out there, Derek Engelland, and a couple other guys as well. I see that also as a pretty good likelihood. I think the Seattle expansion draft will be a pretty big event like it was in Vegas, and I see the jerseys being revealed then. I think Seattle is just hell-bent on getting the logo right, getting the team name right, and picking the Seattle Kraken. I'm not sure if a jersey is all that underway at this point, since it seems like they're already delaying the team name to get that team name and get that logo done. So I think it will be a while before we actually see that jersey and actually see what it could be. But for Seattle, they are on track to actually get a team name and for it to be revealed very soon. And on this channel, of course, I'm going to be releasing more updates as they come, but I'm really not sure if we'll see too much, because I think we're at the home stretch. I think this is the final 31 days that we'll see anything when it comes to rumors, because I think the team name will be revealed. I think it'll kind of be the opposite of Vegas, where, yes, Vegas had this whole spectacle for the expansion draft and the team name reveal, but I'm really not sure if it'll be to that extent. Maybe they do have an event or something, but I think it will be pretty much dropped on us out of nowhere. I'll likely be streaming, making a video about it at some point on the channel when it is officially revealed, so look out for that. But at the same time, it's looking more and more likely that the Seattle Kraken is the team name. And I said like a year ago that if the Seattle Kraken is the team name, they will instantly be a top 5 favorite team for me. It's not even a question. I don't even care what the jerseys look like. So if Seattle keeps their word and makes it the Seattle Kraken, they'll have one new fan. So for Seattle, you might as well consider it. I'm just saying. But that'll be it for today, guys. Thanks so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this one, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that notification bell if you haven't already. Of course, with the whole Seattle Kraken name and when we might see it, I need to hear y'all's thoughts down in those comments down below. And let me know what you think about the Seattle Kraken team name. Do you like it? Do you not? What do you want to see? And when do you think it'll actually be revealed? And of course, share this video with your friends. Get the big Seattle info out there. And click on this card to watch all of my NHL expansion content surrounding Seattle and other cities as well. My name is Nathan, and I'll see y'all next video or stream. Goodbye.